2012 took you 6 years and a surprise album just to come with a diss? Homie, we get it.
Originality is important in the rap world, but that doesn't really stop artists from stealing from other artists. This video is full of examples, especially number 1. So be sure to like the video and subscribe to King Trending so that you'll never miss the next video. Number 9, Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly.
Went to hell with it. I went through hell with accelerants and blew up myself again.
Going into a more recent one, Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly have been one of the more dominant rap feud storylines of 2018. It all really started with Eminem, who made a surprise return to the rap world with his album Kamikaze.
Knock, knock, let the devil in, malevolent as I've ever been.
In it, he made no bones about the fact that he was going after every single critic or rapper that has had beef with him in the past. This includes the diss line on Machine Gun Kelly, who made Eminem mad 8 years ago because of the line he said about Eminem's daughter. Machine Gun Kelly didn't take this lightly and made his own diss track called Rap Devil.
Body next to this instrumental, I'm saying. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats, let's talk about it.
Which is a direct parody of Rap God, one of the songs that made Eminem a legend. Granted, he didn't take any lyrics from him per se, but the intent was definitely there. After this, Eminem went right back at Machine Gun Kelly with Kill Shot, a track dedicated in full, unlike the previous insult he gave Kelly on the Kamikaze album, which was just one line, to insulting Machine Gun Kelly with an entire track. And he wasn't shy about full-on ripping off the words to Rap Devil and putting it on his track, just so he can insult him with them. The difference here, though, is that Eminem took the words and put it to his own beat, or heavily distorted them to fit his jive. Either way you look at it, Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly were going all in on copying each other in certain ways. Ironically enough, though, after Kill Shot, Machine Gun Kelly backed down from the feud. Likely because Kill Shot totally roasted him, and proved that a rap god is better than a rap devil. Number 8, Frank Ocean. Okay, I'll admit, sometimes copying someone isn't intentional. Maybe singers and rappers use other music to inspire them, even if they don't want to admit it out loud. It's so worth it to them, because they can use their beats and words to bring forth something that they didn't really have inside before. And you know, that's fine. But for a guy like Frank Ocean, he forgot one of the most basic rules of copying someone. Don't forget to erase their references in the song you're making. Frank Ocean already had a lot going on in 2014, as he had numerous lawsuits coming at him from all sides. But then with Super Rich Kids, he made the biggest whoops of his career, for he had used samples of 2 different songs on his track, and then forgot to scrub them out when it was done. So who got copied? Mary J. Blige's Real Love, and parts of Honey Drippers' Impeach the President. Yeah, that's right. There were samples of 2 different songs in his track. A big no-no. The people who sued them was Tough America, who owned the rights to the album that Impeach the President was on. Tough America actually has quite a history going after rappers like Frank Ocean, proving that if you're going to copy someone's tracks, make sure that they aren't the ones who own it. Number 7, Diplo and Azealia Banks.
I'm gonna get it right.
There are a lot of collaborations that happen in the music world, and when it comes right down to it, many songs are only made because of collaborations, but that doesn't mean that everyone does what's right for the collaboration. Such in case with Diplo and Azealia Banks, when they made Fuck Up the Fun. So, what happened? Well, they were working with a Dutch producer named Master D, and in fact, the two openly admitted that they were working together for Banks' song. "These guys are my homies," Diplo wrote. "If anyone can help break these underground movements, it's a young artist like Azealia Banks. I'm so excited for her whole party right now. She's not afraid of doing anything, and a lot of people are following suit." No problem, right? Well, you're wrong. According to Master D, after the group couldn't agree on a beat to the song, they broke up the collaboration. When they did, Diplo apparently took the beat that Master D had made on his own and worked it into the final track. That's a big foul, and Master D made his intentions well felt with not just a lawsuit, but also a cease and desist order. Do not screw over your partners, kids. It's just bad karma. Number 6, Snoop Dogg.
You know it don't stop, Mr. 187 on the undercover cop, tick-tock, never the clock.
Okay, to be clear, I'm starting off this list with a rapper who did take others' work, but he did it in the right way. You see, there's a way to use lyrics and other people's beats and rhymes with your own songs and get away with it. It's called paying them. This way you're actually getting their permission to do such things instead of just ripping them off and calling it your own work. Snoop Dogg is a proud user of this method, and he feels very strong about paying tribute the right way versus doing it the very wrong way. When I came out as a rapper, everyone had their own style. If you sounded like someone else, that word was called biting. You biting my style, you biting my shit. If you pay tribute, like I did with Lottie Dottie, with Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh, I paid who I grew up loving, and I'm gonna redo your song, get you all paid all over again, and let everybody know it's your shit. And put a twist on it for the new kids who don't even know it exists. That's a different way of showing love as opposed to everyone rapping the same style. So there you have it, right from Snoop Dogg's mouth. If you're going to have a lyric from another song in yours, you pay the artist for it, or at the very least get written permission to do so. So don't be a hack, don't be a cheat, or else you'll be called out by everybody, and you really don't want that. Number 5. Frank Ocean, Jay-Z, and Kanye West. These are 3 names that mean a lot to the rap industry, obviously at different levels and in different ways, but you'd think that this trio of singers wouldn't step their toes into anything untoward, right? Well, you're wrong. As noted before, Frank Ocean is no stranger to using tracks to copy lyrics and themes, but all 3 were sued by a musician from New York over the song Made in America. The musician in question here was Joel McDonald. He had an album called Made in America in 2009. And he alleged that the 3 heard the album and then ripped off his style and lyrics for their track on Made in America. The tricky thing here is that we don't know what happened, which means likely that this was settled out in court. McDonald was asking for $3 million in damages for the theft, so it's entirely possible that between the 3 of them, they paid it off. And if so, that means that they were most definitely guilty of the act. Number 4. Ludacris.
Get swung on, it's the knick-knack, paddywhack, still riding Cadillac.
Ludacris may not be the biggest singer around anymore, but during his prime, he most certainly was making a dent in the rap industry. Now he's gone beyond that, but before he left, he made sure he did a lot of good things, but he also did some pretty bad ones. You see, in 2014, Ludacris was hit with a lawsuit, but in a twist, it wasn't for a modern-day singer. Rather, it was from Tyrone Davis, whose song Be With Me was being used by Ludacris in the song. Be With You? Wow, that's not even a subtle thing. I mean, did he really think he wouldn't get caught here? In case you didn't know, Davis recorded Be With Me in 1979. So it's likely that Ludacris was simply inspired by the song and wanted to use it in his own cut, but you can hear the lyrics from the original in the new cut. And Ludacris maintained that this song was just that, a new cut. An original all from him. Clearly, Davis didn't feel this way, and it's easy to see why he sued, not just Ludacris, but all the people who helped work on the song. Ironically, it's not unheard of for modern-day singers to use past songs in their tracks. Cardi B did that with her track I Like It Like That, where she paid tribute to a Latin singer. Even used the original track in the beginning of the song to kick it off. The difference? She got it the proper way. Party foul, Ludacris. Number 3. DJ Paul and Juicy J. There is a bit of an odd trend going on in the music world right now. It's called ghostwriting, where singers and artists will hire other people to make lyrics for their songs and pay them pretty well, but they don't get the credit for the piece. This is not illegal, and it's not even copying, but it's frowned upon by true singers. That being said, taking songs that were apparently written by others and not paid for, yeah, that's just copying. Such in this case apparently with DJ Paul and Juicy J. The 2 and the production company were sued by Reggie Boyland in 2014. Boyland was the owner of On the Strength Records and Bag Bag Publishing. Because of his knowledge of his music, he noted that the 2 singers, part of 3-6 Mafia, was actually copying songs from a Memphis duo called 8 Ball and MJG. This list included tracks like Pimpin' the House and listening to the lyrics. While the case was a bit up in the air if they really did this, it's truly not cool, and the group should be ashamed of themselves. Number 2. Kendrick Lamar.
Just went viral. Right stroke, put a baby in a spiral.
Kendrick Lamar is easily one of the biggest names in music right now, and for all the right reasons. He's got great talent, a good voice, and music that many people, even those who don't even like rappers, say, enjoy. But that doesn't mean that he's exempt from the temptation of taking others' work. For example, in one of his beginning hit albums, Section 80, he took music from his collaborators. Eric Reed and Wiley Jones III worked with Lamar on previous songs. They accused Lamar of taking the instrumentals from their own track called The Thorn and used it to create his own hit song, Rigor Mortis.
When you morph into an angel in the sky, and don't be forging all my signatures, my listeners reply.
According to them, Lamar took the instrumental and just added his own lyrics to the beat to make it his own. Clever, but, still copying. Reed and Jones sued Lamar for $1 million and are also trying to get the rights to the song so that they can get the royalties for their work. Number 1. Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and Timbaland. Beyoncé is one of the most popular singers in the world and is considered one of the most beautiful women in the world as well. Her husband, Jay-Z, is one of the most powerful men in music and a financial genius in regards to his business. Timbaland is one of the best music producers in the music business. And that's quite a powerful trio. And somehow this powerful trio screwed up apparently with Beyoncé's hit song, Drunk in Love. For you see, according to the singer known as Mitsu, the trio took the first 13 seconds of her song, Boiba Boiba Palem. The song's from a Hungarian Roma folk singer. So yeah, different language, which by the way, she recorded in 1995. Stealing a second? Yeah, hard to catch. 13 seconds? Hard to miss. She even went off on the trio for damaging her original song lyrics via their reinterpretation. She not only sued for damages and royalties, but also to have that song shut down so it couldn't be played again. That's one way to stick it up to them. So what do you guys think of my breakdown of rappers who have ripped off and copied other rappers and artists? Also, can you believe that some of these people even tried to do that? And which one do you think was the worst offender? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time on King Trending. Hey, just a reminder that we're changing up the giveaways. From now on, we're offering the Galaxy Note 9, the one that comes with the exclusive Fortnite skin, the new iPhone X Max, which we'll pre-order for you, and the new Apple Watch Series 4, which we'll also pre-order for you. The winner gets to decide between these three. Make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a like, and comment the hidden message in the video for a chance to win. You got nothing to lose. Go for it.